I fully endorse the जो विचार यहाँ पर रखा गया है, जो लोग बात किए हैं, fully endorse them and really think that this is really a bad day in the whole history of child rights work, the way this act has been, this amendment has been brought together. But I would like to just maybe highlight one or two dimensions of what this will be the implications. See, one thing, very clearly the amendment is brought towards maintaining the social fabric of this country. And what is the social fabric of this country? The social fabric of this country is a caste-based social fabric. So clearly the government is wanting to maintain and promote a caste-based social fabric where families will be engaged. अपने जो जातिगत काम दिया गया है उसी के अनुसार वो आगे जाएंगे और वो सोशल स्ट्रक्चर वैसे बनाया रखा जा सकता है. I think this is a big danger क्योंकि जब कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन आया था, our hope was that that kind of a social structure will be broken down and we will have equality, equal opportunity, fraternity, liberty, जो भी हमने कहा था. But I think this is really maintaining back and going back to keep that social fabric, which is very very dangerous. अभी हम देख रहे हैं कि कितनी districts में we already have disturbances, कितनी districts में we already have revolts, कितनी districts में people are being exploited, mutilated, displaced, and this continuing of this social fabric will only add on to this. So one thing I think is really the government is showing that what kind of a society, किस तरह की समाज वो बनाना चाहते हैं. ये क्लियरली है कि इस तरह की समाज बनाना चाहते हैं जहाँ पर कास्ट बेस्ड ऑक्यूपेशंस वैसे ही रहेगी, जहाँ पर सोशल स्ट्रक्चर वैसे ही रहेगी, जहाँ पर सोशल एक्सप्लॉयटेशन एंड एक्सक्लूजन वैसे ही रहेगी. दैट्स वन थिंग व्हिच आई थिंक इन दिस अमेंडमेंट इट इज वेरी क्लियर. सेकेंडली मुझे ये भी दिख रही है कि जब भी हम यूनिवर्सल एक्ट्स या लॉस लेके आते हैं, हमारे मन में वो यूनिवर्सल नहीं है. This act does not mean anything to the child of a well-off family. इससे इसका कुछ ताल्लुक ही नहीं है. But when we are saying universal amendments or universal acts, these acts actually कुछ लोगों के लिए ये act उनकी हित में या उनकी against कोई भी act जाता है. So I think it is very important to understand कि कोई भी act जब हम लेके आते हैं वो किनके हित में जाते हैं और किनके हित की against हैं. Like what Amrish and others have said, surely this is allowing and getting scot-free the employers and the corporates. So the second thing is really this is not a universal child labor amendment act. This act is meant for ensuring that certain children will continue to work and certain children will continue to feed the economy of this country as unorganized labor, as exploited workers. It is surely that. So this is against the will of these children and these communities. Thirdly, what I also want to look at the two pictures. जो दो pictures हमारी शायद कुछ महीनों में हमारे सामने आ रही है. एक है रोहित वेमुला, दूसरा है ऊना. रोहित वेमुला जो अपनी कास्ट की बैरियर्स को ब्रेक करके यूनिवर्सिटी तक पहुंचा है, which is really the aspiration of many people in this country, and that is what is the aspiration that children and communities have towards moving forward. That is one picture, and हमारी समाज या हमारी country उस aspiration को support करने के लिए कुछ नहीं कर पा रहे हैं, despite many provisions that we are saying we have, but we are not able to support that aspiration. तो एक तरफ जब communities और families अपनी आप आगे जाने की effort करते हैं तो समाज या सरकार उसकी support नहीं कर पा रहे हैं. दूसरी, for doing your own caste occupation, like ऊना में जो अपनी caste occupation है, skinning animals, वो भी आप करो, but the impact of it is that you will be exploited or you will be beaten up or you will be you will be thrashed, harassed for the same work which you are supposed to be doing. So I don't see, मुझे ये बिल्कुल नहीं लग रही है कि caste based occupation, maintaining those skills, developing those basic skills is really the way forward. It is preventing the opportunities for these children. And these two pictures, all the speeches is so clear that the state is very convinced कि किस तरफ जाना है. It's very clear. They have taken a decision. तो जो भी आर्ग्यूमेंट, जो हम आर्ग्यूमेंट कह रहे थे, दैट्स द सेम आर्ग्यूमेंट एमएलएस एंड एमपीज आर ब्रिंगिंग। जो भी आर्ग्यूमेंट्स से उनकी कुछ मतलब नहीं है, देश की डेवलपमेंट से उनकी कुछ मतलब नहीं है। जब भी कहते हैं कि यूथ पॉपुलेशन हमारा डिविडेंड है, बट लेकिन इस यूथ पॉपुलेशन हमारी देश की डिविडेंड में नहीं आ रही है। They will only go to provide the chaff and the fodder for the rest of development, and that is what we are doing. I think as I go with Amrish to say that this is not the time to get dejected, but I think this government unknowingly has made a very dangerous mix. इस अमेंडमेंट में इन्होंने बहुत डेंजरस मिक्स किया है। वो मिक्स है, उन्होंने चाइल्ड लेबर को प्रमोट करना, एजुकेशन को नीचे लाना और कास्ट को इसके साथ जोड़ना। I think it's a very dangerous mix that the government has made, and this will really be the energy that will fuel the protest and change. Maybe that is the way that change can happen. That these things, those who are working on against child labor, those who are working for education, and those who are working against caste discrimination can unite together. And I think this is really a move that we will have to take. It's not a time to get dejected. It's not a time to say that the end is here. I think there are many people who are actually, at least having an understanding of these issues. And I think it's really a long fight. And it's a dangerous mix that the government has made. And this dangerous mix may be the way forward to really create a mobility from the communities and the backward areas of this country to make some changes happen. I think it is something we cannot give up. So I really think that we have the movement forward.